Hello guys, welcome back to another game dev stream. My name is Mike, aka Decimal Punked, and tonight we are in Unity, and the version we're using is 2022.3.26 F1. So this is my 2D platformer game I've been making for a university project. I spent last night about 6 hours on stream. The first hour I spent making the sound effects manager, and the other 5 hours I I poured my soul into the jumping mechanic. And today I spent an hour earlier and I've basically finished it off. I've got it working. I'm happy with it, and my God, it was kind of complicated. I'll show you it in action, guys, and then we're going to jump into a couple of things I want to get done tonight. So, player jumps. So we've got this really cool wall slide ability. I've also limited the jump because if anyone watching last night, you could kind of... Oh, that needs sorting. Basically, the player jumps on there. You can jump between the walls. Really cool wall slide animation. So you need to basically keep going, but I'm happy with it. I love the animation. Really fun. Need to sort that bit out. That's a new one. I limited the jump, right? Watch. If I jump up and then jump up again, you can't jump again. So I've had some booleans in there that handle the jumping ability. But this one here, need to look into that one. But you can see there, like, you can hear me spamming the keyboard. So we're allowed to have one jump from a wall. So it works really nicely. It's exactly how I wanted it to work. I need to obviously look into that one though. But yeah, that's the jump mechanic. So it was super complicated. For anyone that was interested and that may have been watching last night's stream, I will just show you the code for that. So I think it was under the player. Wall jump. So it's this one here. So it's with the ground check, but it also does the wall slide. And then this is also related. This is to do with the raycast and just checking if they're against the wall, left or right. So yeah, it's been stressful. Oh, also the space bar. This section here is basically what limits the one jump from a wall, so they can't spam the space bar, because last night I could keep pressing space bar and go as high as I wanted. I could just keep going. So this limits the player to one jump when they're on the wall. So it works really well. I think that's all of it. But my God, it was super complicated. And this also handles the sliding animation. I'll just show you that one more time in action for those that are curious. I love that when you, if you just pressed space, right? If I go up to the top, right? This is me pushing right. You see that's a bit slow. If I do that again and don't do that, you see how fast that was? That was me not holding the right arrow. So it does kind of create some kind of friction with the wall, which is perfect. So I am super happy with it. It's it might not be perfect, but you know, as you can see, my player can get from top to bottom. And this whole jump mechanic is it's been used because I'm going to have a section of this level where there's like vertical saw blade traps, and the idea is you have to kind of use the wall jump to kind of get in between them. So it's really fun. It's really I'm so happy with it. After spending 6 hours trying to get that working, it's worth it. It was worth the stress. I mean, it wasn't too stressful. As you can see, the yellow blocks of code and that first blue one are what handle it. So it was basically adding to some existing code and then creating some additional code to do left and right raycast. So it works. Okay, so what we're going to be doing, there's 3 things I want to do tonight. Now I do have uni and I don't know, I've got to be up in the morning, but I want to get some sound effects quickly added in that I've made, and I want to do a chest. So I need to do an enemy AI, moving platforms, and a chest that spawns treasure. So I really do not have much left to do with this project. There's 1 or 2 bug fixes, literally 1 or 2. And then once I've got the enemy AI in, my moving platforms and stuff, it is really going to be just a matter of fleshing out the level with placing objects and things. So let's quickly plug in the sound effects. So if I go into my audio, now if I go in here, I'm just wondering if I move them in. If I copy those there. Oh, perfect. It's already... Oh, excellent. It's made meta files. Excellent. Okay, that's cool. Right, so I've now got my sound effects. I was going to have a run. I think I got rid of that one though. Not sure if I'm going to have that landing. I think I'm going to get rid of that. Yeah, we'll get rid of the landing. Okay, I'm going to quickly plug in the sound effects, guys. So I've got one for the gem pickup. Where did I put the gem? It's up there. Okay. Right, so if I go into my sound effects manager, gem pickup. Let's give that one a go. Let's do that again. Yeah, that's works nice and simple. Okay, so that's the gem. Sound effects for gem pickup. Now I've got a sound effect for the door opening. Where is the door? Puzzle. Door. 5 seconds. Look at that. It's a 5-second timer. Guys, my sound effect is literally 5 seconds. I did that perfect. So, what we need to do is play that sound effect. So, I'm going to go in here and we're going to call this... we're going to call this door open. And it's just going to be door. Door open, door. If I copy that code, door open, go onto the door. And then if I just get that, scene variable, sound effects manager. Right, so that should work nicely. Let's test the puzzle and see if that animation plays. Sound effects play, sorry. God, that happens so quick. Perfect. I love it. Oh, that's great. I really like that. Just one more time. That's amazing. Okay, that's the door opening. And then we need we need a sound effect. Oh, sorry, losing my voice. So we're going to play a sound effects in here. So what I'm going to do, we need to plug that into the 3 levers. And we're just going to call this lever. Copy that. Go into the lever. Okay. Right, so let's just move this one down. So we're in lever A at the moment. So I'm just going to move this down. Get the sound effect manager. Copy the code, paste it up there. And there we go. So when the player interacts with the lever, we should now hear the audio feedback. Okay, so copy that, save that, go into lever B, same again, move that down there. Okay, that's lever B done. Copy that. Go into lever C. Bring that down. Lever C, play sound effects. That looks good to me. Save, right, okay, so now what we're expecting is when we interact with the lever, we should get the noise for the lever. Oh, dude. Oh, it's so good. I love it. Just having that little audio feedback. That's fantastic. Oh, love it. All about the user experience, guys. Oh, I am so happy with that lever effect. Sounds so good. It took me a while. I made my sound effects with SFX, and I spent probably about 40 minutes before starting the stream just making these sound effects. There was about 8 that I needed. So sound effects for lever pull is done. Right, we're going to add in the potion one. Which is, where is that? Okay. Just call it health potion. Pick up health potion. Oh, actually, if I open up the prefab for it, sound effects manager. Give it a test. So if I just go on that now, there it is. Job done. So if I lose some life and then we'll test it works. nice and easy. Health potion done. Sound effects of potion. Sound effects of potion pick up. Okay, now we've got the sound effects for checkpoint. So let's just do one here. Okay, save that, copy that, go into the, I don't think I made it a prefab. Oh, I did. Oh, okay. Script graph. Dude. My God. Okay, so that should now work for the sound effects for the checkpoint. And then if I just come out of there and if I go to my checkpoint, should be able to click that and there it is. Prefab's all done. So now what we can do is play and test that works. Why does I don't understand why the game's doing this. Why does the game do that? Sometimes when I press play, the jump is ridiculous. I don't know why it does that. It's really annoying. Really, really annoying. Bloody Unity. Oh, that is perfect. Oh, it's fine when I do new game. What's going on with that? Oh, that is perfect. It's kind of like once you start, you have to keep going. You have to be committed to the jump or else you lose that. You then start to have gravity pull you down. I quite like that. So you just have to keep doing the jump maneuver. You can feel that gravity. So your jumps have to be... Let's listen to that sound effect one more time. I really like that sound. It took me quite a while to get one that sounded just right for that kind of object in the game. So that's the sound effect for the checkpoint. Sound effects for the checkpoint. Sound effects for the checkpoint. Sound effects for the checkpoint. Okay. Now I've got 3 more sound effects to add into the game. One is the button click. I might do that off stream, to be honest. It's not going to be very exciting. It's going to follow the same process, guys, of just creating these custom events in the sound manager for each sound. And I've got I've got a couple of screens. I've got if we go on the canvas, you can see we've got death menu, level complete, pause, and where's the main menu? Oh, that's in a different a totally different thing. Yeah, so basically that just the button click I've got, which is over here. Just a simple button click. So I'll do that off stream. The magic firing trap. I need to look into the how that's going to work, because that sound needs to have proximity. I don't want it to be heard elsewhere in the game. I only want it to be heard when you're near the trap. So I've not done that in Unity yet. I've done it in Unreal, but not in Unity. So I need to... I think I might leave that one until I start actually placing the objects in the actual proper level design. And then the last sound effects is a chest. So we're going to jump into the chest. If I just check the stream. So I've done the sound effects. So we're going to do the coin chest next, and then the moving platform, and then if I've got time, I'll do the enemy AI. So with the oh my god, 1 second, what am I doing? Right, coin chest. So the coin chest, guys, I have this idea for a chest, and essentially I want it to be a chest that the player can interact with. So if we go over to the lever, I'll show you the code. We're just going to have the E keyboard event. And basically we'll have a treasure chest with a trigger. We're looking for a chest that has 2 sprites, one closed, one open. When the player opens the chest, we remove the trigger, and we want to basically instantiate some coins, basically. So I'm looking forward to this, actually. I am really looking forward to this. Is there a for loop we can do? Oh, we can. Okay, right. So what we're going to do is... it's going to be an interactive thing. It's going to be a treasure chest. So I'm going to... it's also going to be a prefab, because if I remember from my level design, there's going to be two chests. There's 2 secret areas. Hashtag spoiler alert. And they're going to have a chest, so it makes sense to basically have it as a prefab. So we're going to start off. Okay. Right. So interactive. So we're going to create an empty, and we're going to call this treasure chest. We could have it there. I just need to jot down that bug fix to do. Okay. Right, so what I need to do is first off we need to add sprite. We'll call this sprite, and the offset, oh my god, it's 0.5, 0.5. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to find, I know I've got some assets. Pretty sure I did have a pack specifically for chests. This one is just too open. I don't like the purple. It doesn't fit the colour scheme of my game. I will probably change the colour of the levers as well to fit more with the environment. So we're not going to use that one. I had some chests. I must have removed it. Because these are great, but I don't have an open lid, and I want an open lid. I need to, let me just go on my store. Animated chests, here we go. Oh, they're a bit big. Oh, they're also slightly 3D, which doesn't... They look great, but they're isometric slightly. They won't fit the theme of this at all. Well, that's annoying, isn't it? That's really annoying. Oh! Hello? Hello? Hello, Mr. Chest. Hello, Mr. Chest. Thanks for the spam view, DNQ. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay, so what chest are we going to go for? What one do we like? I quite like the gold one. Really like that one. So we'll go for gold. Ha 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 ha. Know that it's true. Okay. So we're going to go on there and do, it was textures. Click the sprite. And we do 0, 0. Okay, so it needs to go across 1. So 1. No, 0.5. Perfect. On the dot, guys. Look at that. Oh, dude, it's literally in scale with the character as well. That is amazing. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to add animator, and it's going to be golden. So where is... So we have this is opened boolean. Okay, that's not a problem. Okay. Right, if I just trigger my memory, if I go to the player, script graph, my balls, my balls. Oh my god. Where was the section I had that handled the animation? I think it was in a character sprite. Yes, it was. Set the ball based on that. Okay, easy. So first off, let's get the interaction plugged in with the chest. What am I doing? Right, so the chest is there, and we're gonna need to add if I go to my puzzle lever, Okay. So we're going to need a box collider 2D. And if we just do 0, oops. Sorry, I meant to do this. I might make it wider actually. I'm going to make it wider because I like the idea that the player can stand on it and actually watch the animation. So on that basis, we're going to have that wider. Okay. So we've got our box collider on there. We're going to need to add a script machine. And we're going to call this treasure chest. Okay, get rid of that. Save. So we've got our script machine, we've got that as a trigger. So if I hop between the code, I can just look at this. So we're going to need this event here. So when E is pressed, we are going to set the is opened. My God, where did I play a sprite? Sorry, there's quite a few menus. Animator, set ball. Okay, so we need to make a graph object for the animator. So set ball, so set the ball, because the animator is on that one. So on here, we're going to call it animator. It's going to be a game object. The sprite. Oh. We're going to get the sprite of the treasure chest so that we can then target the animator. So if I now hop back to this, we're going to copy that, go back to our chest, paste that, and then if we click on our animator, we're going to get that, drop that in there, plug that into there, is open set to true. So when the player interacts with it, we're going to set that open. Now let's just test if that works. Should work. Why is it not playing? Why is it not playing? It's annoying. Why is it not... What? Bro. You can see it right there, so why... So you want it to do open. Hmm. Bro, why is that animation not playing? And why is it saying there's so many? Why is it saying there's 24 frames? Oh my god. Can I not do something as simple as just say play animation? Bro, why is the animation not doing its job? What is going on with that? Why is it not playing the animation? Why is... I can see it right here. So why is this not playing? Why the hell is it not playing? I don't know what's going on here. This is quite annoying, to say the least. Quite annoying, guys. Come on, there has to be... I have no idea why it's not playing. I'm just going to test this. With the other chests. Let's see if another chest works. I genuinely don't know why this isn't working. It's really annoying me. I'm going to try something here. Funny that. The bat's working. Oh look. So it's the shitty animation pack. Nothing wrong with me, guys. It is the animation pack. What a load of bollocks. I knew I wasn't doing anything wrong. I knew it wasn't me. Let me just to be honest, I'm not that fussed about having an animated chest. I'm happy with it just opening. I've got plenty of animations. I've got the player character, I've got the slime, I'm gonna have that. I'm really not fussed about the chest being animated. It would be nice, but it's not the end of the world. It really isn't. So let's get rid of that nonsense, shall we? We'll just swap the sprite. A little bit upset because that was really cool. I'm heartbroken, guys. I'm heartbroken, baby. Okay, so let's check that works. There we go. Stuff the animation. The moonwalking slime is back in action, guys. I love my Mr. Moonwalking slime. I've no idea why he moonwalks, but it is hilarious. Right, so when the player presses E, we set the animation. And then we're going to want to play the sound effect. Do I have one for the chest? No, I don't. Chestage. There we go, baby. Yes. Scene variable. SFX manager, please. Thank you very much. There we go, guys. Moment of truth. And then what we're going to want to do is disable the box collider. So if I set enabled, if I just paste that, and we can watch on the left there, that box will turn off. Hold on. Oh, Mike, come on. Right, we're going to do an object variable then. Hold on a minute. That's interesting. Does the job, baby. Yes. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to spawn. We need to instantiate the coins. I want it to spawn like maybe 10 coins. I think that'd be really, really cool. Okay, so we've got our chest. We've got the sound effect playing and changing the look of it. So what I need to do now is basically when the player opens it, just before we turn off the collider, or actually at the end we could do it, we'll instantiate a number of coins. So I'm going to go to my trap. Get position of this. Custom event. Let's just copy that. Go to our treasure chest. Paste that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Spawn coin. Yeah, game object. Go to my prefabs, pickups, coins. Go to the chest. Drag that in there. Okay. So get the position. I need to double check what those outputs do. Oh, that's exactly what I thought. um, Zero, so that's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We want that to be 9. Okay, I've used for loops before, quite a lot in Unreal, so I should be able to do this hopefully. So what we want to do is get the location of the treasure chest. So we're getting the location of it. XYZ. Right, I'm going to try something here, guys. I know what I want to do. I just need to play around. Oh my god. Oh, it's going to want a vector 3, isn't it? Right, so what we want to do is we look at the chest. We want to basically what we want to do is if we do oh my god. X, the Y is up and down, so okay, we'll do the Y. So we're going to spawn it spawn it at 0.1. Well, this is tricky, isn't it? So you want to get the X. So basically getting the X, then we're minusing 1 and adding 1, and that is the inclusive range. Right, so and then that output goes in there. I think this is going to work. Right, so basically we're getting the X and then we're subtracting 1 from it and then we're adding 1 to it. So basically that should, looking at that graph, that should randomly pick that. So the order of events, this will go in the body. I guess we give it a go, see if it works. It's the first time doing this, guys, so be gentle. Okay, so it spawned. I'm not sure how many that spawned actually. So 150. 150 times 10 should be 1050. So spawning another 2. Let's do this to 2, see if that actually makes them spaced out a bit. Yes! Oh, baby! It worked. Oh, fuck yes. Oh, that is amazing. Let's mix this up a bit and... Oh, dude. Oh my god, that's so good. Okay. Um, hmm. Okay, that works really well. I'm so happy with that. Um, what I want to do, I want to have for each loop body. Let's see if that does what I want it to do. Okay. Maybe I should plug that in there. Let's see if that works. Hmm. Ah. You see what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to add a... Oh, this is really annoying. I would like to have the coins. Uh, why has it spawned so many? Why did it spawn so many? Hmm. Right. Let's try and understand this. Right, I've got an idea here. Hmm. Oh, dude. Oh, I feel like I'm so close here, guys. I've got it spawn in the loot. Um, I feel like I'm so close. Dude, I'm like so close here. Um, you'd kind of want to copy that, really. Put that there. this to be a vector. Let's see if that works. Let's try vector 3. Um, This is just like a fine-tuning thing I'm doing at the moment, guys. I'm wondering if it's because problem solving. Gone midnight. I'm puzzled as to why it's spawning. If I put 10, it creates more than 10 coins. So spawn the coins. This is indeed a puzzle. Right, for some reason... I think I'm just going to stick with the code I had before. Whoa! Bit high there, dude. That's too high. Um... Let's try 1.3. And then okay, I'm gonna do another one here. So that's the X. But then for the Y, I'm going to want to copy that, and we'll say 1.3, and then maybe if we do that, um, there isn't any way really to make that neat. It's such an eyesore. a bit too far apart there. I'm going to go 1.7. Oh, I love that wall slide. I don't want them to all appear. Oh, you know what would be cool is if it's spawned, we then... Oh my god, if you like could turn it off. It's like I just want it to spew out the coins. I actually preferred it where it was just the Y without that. Come on, baby. Oh, my feather fall's not working. Why is feather fall not working? Hmm. Alright, 1 second. Right, let's get back to this code. Sorry, I just noticed the feather fall wasn't working. Possibly because of the wall jump mechanic I've implemented. It's probably conflicting with the fall rate when the character has feather fall. Right, let's just go back to this. So, am I happy? Am I happy with that? I want a bit more life. When the coins pop out, I wanted them to kind of move into position. I feel that's too close to her head. That's better. If I get my feather fall, yeah, it's really messed up the feather fall. Oh my god. I'll have to fix that. It does the job. It spawns 10 coins and it's random each time. I don't want to have them all perfectly spaced apart and like, yeah, I think I am happy with that. I just kind of want them, when they're spawned, I want them to kind of... I'm wondering if it's because because I obviously have in the code of the coins, they've got that levitating movement, so I think that's maybe why I'm not able to do that animated effect. Yeah, it is. It is what it is. I mean, it does the job. It's a chest. You open it, you can interact with it. Plays the sound. It spawns the coins above the chest in random positions. It does what I need it to do. Oh, I love that wall slide. You basically have to keep going once you're jumping. If you stop, you lose that momentum. So cool. Okay, so one more time, just checking that treasure chest. We go over to it. I'm happy with that. Like I say, because I've got that levitating movement, that code in itself within the coin is setting the position of it and moving it up and down. So I think that's why I'm struggling to lerp it and give a bit of movement from when the coin is instantiated from opening the chest. But I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm happy with the chest. It's a nice little extra bonus to the game. These are going to be hidden in like secret locations, so yeah, it's going to be good. So I'm pretty sure I can make a prefab of that. Am I happy with that code? I believe I am. Let's tidy this up. So when chest is interacted with, I'm gonna give that a gold colour because it's money. I'm really happy with that code. I'm really happy with that. Okay, so what have we done tonight? It's 2 hours 34. We have sorted out the sound effects manager. And then we've got this chest that spawns the loot. If I just quickly make that into a prefab. Prefabs. Checkpoint, pickups, platform, projectile, traps. I don't know. I'm going to call it chest. And then if I drag that into there. Can I then, if I was to copy that. We're just going to test. I need to fix that feather fall. Oh my god. Right, that prefab works perfect, guys. Very, very happy with that. Excellent. I have my prefab treasure chest. Ding dong. Oh, that is really nice. I'm really, really happy with that. What a session. Right, I am going to have to call it there, guys, because I've got uni today. And it's 1 in the morning. But as always, game dev, just time flies when you're in engine. But we've added in the sound effects for the. I think we spent about the first 30 to 40 minutes or so adding in the new sound effects. So we've got tons of new sound effects for the treasure chest, the potion, the lever, the door. There was about eight I think in total. So we did that. And then we've coded this treasure chest. I know there was a bit of time lost at the start because for some reason the animation on this asset pack was just not playing ball. And it wasn't me, it wasn't something I did wrong. And I tested that by dropping in a completely different animator from one of the other asset packs I've got and proved it was working. So for some reason that asset pack is a bit pants. So it's a shame the chest isn't animated, but you know, you open a chest, the sprite changes to an open chest of the same model, and then we've created the code which spawns 10 of those coins above the chest, randomly spaced apart. So we've got another thing ticked off of the list. I'm a bit gutted I didn't get to do the moving platforms or the enemy AI, but I will do that tomorrow. So if you tune in tomorrow, guys, I'll do the moving platform and the enemy AI. And there's really not much left for me to do. I've got to put in a death animation, a vertical spike trap, fix the feather fall because the jump mechanic I've coded seems to be interfering with the fall rate of the power up. So I need to fix that. I want to adjust the way the lava functions at the moment. I've written down how I want that to work. and then I want to fine tune the tracking camera. So the thing that's probably going to take me the longest next is the enemy AI. I've not worked with AI in Unity, but I know there is a nav mesh, so I should hopefully be able to figure it out. I'm quite excited for that because I'm going to have a bat that will basically have a nav mesh, like an area it can patrol, and then it will basically go for the player if the player enters that kind of radius, and we'll have it deal a small amount of damage. I don't want it to be too much, or else the balance of the game, the difficulty and stuff. It's more meant to be a nuisance than it is a real threat. So it's just a fun little AI bat. So yeah, so we'll stream again tomorrow night after I'm back from uni. So be sure to tune back in tomorrow. Thanks everyone for joining tonight. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. If you haven't already, do feel free to follow on Twitch. You can check out my YouTube channel below in the panel. That has all of my game dev streams archived, so you can watch them back, find something you want to learn about, I guess. So yeah, I hope you had fun. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you tomorrow.